The day the river spoke, long questions with answers in 60-80 words. Number 1. Why does the writer describe the aspects of nature in detail at the beginning of the story? The writer describes nature in detail to create a calm and peaceful setting that mirrors Janvi's inner emotions. It helps the reader connect with the natural surroundings and sets the tone of the story. The vivid imagery of the river, trees, and mountains introduces the river as a wise, comforting figure and emphasizes the deep bond between nature and the girl. It also prepares the reader for the magical talking river. Number 2. How did the river know so much about Janvi? The river knew Janvi well because she visited it almost every day and shared her thoughts, dreams, and worries. The river represents a gentle, observing presence in her life, absorbing her fears and hopes. Just like a caring friend, the river listens silently and offers wisdom when needed. Its familiarity with Janvi reflects how closely nature can observe and understand us when we take time to connect with it. Number 3. What does Janvi mean when she says, "And I am so old they will never let me go"? Well, Janvi says this. She expresses her fear that she has grown too old to begin school and worries that society or her family might not support her wish. It reflects her self doubt and hesitation. It also suggests that in her community, girls' education may be delayed or not prioritized. Her longing shows that the desire to learn remains strong despite societal restrictions or personal fears. Number 4. Why did the river laugh when Janvi said she would be scared at school? The river laughed gently because it knew Janvi's inner strength and curiosity. It found it amusing that someone so eager to learn and so brave in exploring the world would be afraid of school. The laughter was not mocking but reassuring, reminding her that fear is natural, but it should not stop her from moving forward. It reflects the river's role as a comforting, encouraging guide. Number 5. Why should Janvi follow the river's advice? Janvi should follow the river's advice because it comes from a place of wisdom and experience. The river encourages her to embrace her dreams and not let fear or societal expectations hold her back. By listening to the river, Janvi finds courage to take the first step toward education. The advice supports self belief, personal growth, and the idea that learning is for everyone, regardless of age or gender. Number 6. How does the conversation between Janvi and the river make the story appealing? The conversation makes the story magical, emotional, and deeply personal, giving the river a voice turns nature into a character, showing its nurturing, guiding presence in our lives. The dialogue reveals Janvi's inner conflict and growth. It also helps young readers understand feelings like fear, hope, and encourage through a gentle, imaginative exchange. The river acts like a wise friend, making the story warm and inspiring. Number 7. What message does the writer want to convey through this story? The main message is that education is a right and a joy, not something to fear or delay. The story encourages girls and children everywhere to overcome their doubts and pursue learning. It also emphasizes how nature can inspire courage and confidence. Through Janvi's journey, the writer highlights themes of self belief, breaking gender barriers, and the importance of listening to one's inner voice and dreams. Number 8. What role does the river play in Janvi's life and decisions? The river is both a symbol and a character in the story. It represents wisdom, comfort, and the flow of life. For Janvi, it is a silent listener and a gentle guide. The river encourages her to take the path of learning, assuring her that she is ready. It helps her overcome fear and step confidently into a new chapter. The river's presence shows how nature can inspire strength. Number 9. How does the story help the challenges faced by the girls in getting an education? The story reflects the societal hesitation and internal fears that many girls face regarding education. Janvi feels she might be too old and fears she wouldn't be accepted. This shows how girls often face delays or are discouraged due to gender roles or community beliefs. Through Janvi's struggle and her eventual courage, the story brings attention to the need for equal education opportunities for girls. Number 10. Describe the change in Janvi's emotions from the beginning to the end of the story. At the beginning, Janvi is filled with fear, self doubt, and hesitation. She feels uncertain and thinks she is too old to begin school. However, after her conversation with the river, her emotions shift. She becomes hopeful, confident, and determined. The river's encouragement helps her realize her potential and worth. By the end, she is ready to embrace learning and walk a new path. Her emotional growth is inspiring and uplifting.